Once upon a time, a very poor woodcutter lived in a tiny cottage in the forest, with his daughter children, Hansel and Gretel. His second, we often ill-treated the children and was forever nagging the woodcutter. She said there was enough food for either of them, and that I should abandon its children in the forest. Finally, on one day, the woodcutter led Hans and Gretel away into the forest, but as way they went in the depths of the reeds, Hansel dropped alive, while Plebe heard and dirt on the mossy wooden ground. At a certain point, the two children found they really were alone. Night fell, but the goat-cutter did not return. Gretel began to sob bitterly. Hansel to feel scared, but he tried to hide his feelings and comfort his sister. Don't cry, trust me. Swear in the take you home. Now with me your hand, we say. Don't quite trust me. Swear and take you home. Now with me your hand, we say. But the little boy had forgot about the hungry bears that live in the forest. When they sucked in, they fled along back in and in no time at all. I ate all the comrades. Hansel tried on the encouragement his sister, but he too shivered with heat, green sleep, frightening shadow and evil edges around in the damp screens. Unlike the two children huddled together around and the foot of a leg tree, when broke, they stayed toward about the forest, seeking a path, but the hope some fate they were well and truly lost. On the walking and walking, the suddenly they came upon an strange cottage in the middle of a glade. "This is chocolate!" Wes happened Hansel as he broke a lump of plaster from the wall. "And this is isn't!" exclaimed Gretel, putting another piece of wall in her mouth. Starving but daily, the children began to eat pieces of candy broken of the
¡Ay, caramba!
cottage. "Is it delicious?" sighed Gretel, with her mouth full. She had never tasted anything so nice. While starting her and Hansel declared munching a bit of nougat. They were just about to tweet a piece of the biscuit door when it quietly slung open. "Well," sighed an old woman purring of with a crafty look, "and haven't your children a sick too? Come it, you've been noted the fair." Oh, lucky leak for Hansel and Gretel, however, the sugar candy cottage belonged to an old witch, her trap for catching unwanted victims. The two children had come to a really nasty place. "You're nothing but skin and bones," said the witch, locking Hansel into a cage, "and slime fatten you up and eat you, and your sister can do homesick work, and the earl eat her too, as luck would have it. The witch had very bad editing, and with Gretel simmered butter or her glaze she could see even less. Left my frail young finger, said the witch to Hansel every day, to check if he was waiting an 18th fighter. Now Gretel had broke her brother and shook bone, and he twitched which went to touch his finger. Hansel held out the bone. You're still much too thin, she complained. When will you become plump? One day the witch ran tired of waiting. Line the oven, she told Gretel, we're going to have a tasty roast to boil today. A little later, hungry and impatient, she went on. Run and see if the oven is hot enough. Gretel returned, repairing. I can't tell if it is hot enough or not, said Gretel, and really the witch screamed at the little girl, who says she'll wait and see for myself. But hid the witch bent down to peer inside the oven. She the heat within gave it her a tremendous push and slammed the oven door shut. Gretel ran to set her brother free, and as they were running out of the house, they discovered amongst the witch's belongings an huge chocolate egg inside like a casket of gold coins. The witch is now born to a sinner, said Hansel, so we'll take this treasure with us. They filled a large basket with food and set off into the forest to search for the way home. This time luck was with them, and on the second day the sad their father came out of the house towards them weeping. Your stepmom is dead. Come home with the gnome. My the two children hugged the woodcutter. Promise you'll never ever desert us again, said Gretel, throwing his arms round her father's neck. Hansel opened the casket. Look, father, here which no, you'll never have to shoot God again. And they lived happily together ever after.